Yo, what's up, guys? Hold on, let me get some light on in here real quick. I want to make this really brief because I'm really trying to go to sleep right now. So I picked this load up from Ontario, California. Brought it up here to Sam's Club in Sacramento, California. It's official. I have went back OTR. I am done with intermodal, and this is going to be a cool experience for me. It's almost like I'm starting over from scratch because I was doing intermodal, things were run a little differently. Now I'm back on like the full open road by myself for now. I'm going to get somebody to come roll with me pretty soon. I'll get into details with that in another video. But I just have a quick question for people who has done this before. I've never delivered directly to a store. What I mean by that is I'm directly backed up into Walmart, into Sam's Club, like right in the back of the store, and you can't really see. So it's not set up like a distribution center where you pull up to the front gates, there's a guard and a guard shack, etc., etc. How do you go about delivering a trailer or delivering your load to directly to the store? Now, I don't know if it's just confusing to me right now because think I'm here during after hours. My appointment is set for 11 p.m., but the sign says that delivery hours are from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So I'm under the assumption that I'm here after hours, but I know that people are back there in the unloading area 24 hours according to my Qualcomm. So who do I talk to as far as getting my paperwork and getting unloaded? Like I said, I see the drop prime trailer. So do I drop my trailer and go? Do I open the doors and then back it up and drop it? What? I called dispatch. They don't really know about how to do it. Night dispatch. Sometimes I'm a little confused. But let me know. I would like to know, what do I do? What do I do? I'm a little confused right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I've never delivered directly to a store before. But yeah, I'm going to continue this video when the sun comes up. In the meantime, I'm finna get me some rest, wait for a phone call, wait for a knock on the door. Quick little story though, when I got here about an hour ago, mind you, my appointment's at 11 p.m. They say the hours are 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. I walked to the side over here, and there was this guy. I don't know if he worked here or not, but he had some gloves on that looked like gloves that lumpers wear, the kind of work gloves. And he's seen me before I seen him. Mind you, it's really dark. It's kind of like a little cut that he was in, and I was walking by, and he said, "Hey," and I turned around because he kind of startled me, and I said, "Oh," I said, "Are you the security guard?" Because I called dispatch and asked them, "How do I do this?" And they was like, "There should be some guards." So I was under the impression that this guy was a guard, right? And I said, "Are you the guard here?" He was like, "Nah, I'm not the guard, but," and I was like, "Well, do you work here?" He didn't answer me. He was like, "Well, there's a button on the side of that building, on that door, you can go press. It's a ring a bell." So I went over there, I rung it, waited a couple minutes, rang it again, waited a couple more minutes, rang it again. I stood there for about 10 minutes. Nobody came, and I can hear the forklifts inside. So I don't know if I'm doing this right. So let me know. What's up, y'all? I want to make this video real quick because I'm headed back home after this again, which is cool. I'll explain that in a second. But I'm here at that Sam's Club still in Sacramento, California. Everything went well. Check this out, though. Let me try to focus on it. Right here, there's like a little cut, right? Little cut. That is where that guy I told you about last night was kind of standing in the cut. I was walking from over here to over here. I'm trying to point, right? That's where you got to check in, and I didn't know that at that time. So I was just doing some investigating that night, like a smooth operator. And that's where he was standing at, and he kind of startled me because it was real dark back there. But anyways, so for future reference to you guys that are going to be delivering to a place like this, there's usually a side door with a buzzard on it, and there's an office that you can go in and go, do the normal checking in stuff. Now, I didn't know that because I never delivered directly to a store. So it's almost just like a shipper, except you just have to go find the doors yourself. So now I know. And I think that's what this Walmart dedicated route is like. You're delivering directly to Walmart stores, which I'm on the waiting list for. So, I'm going to talk about that too in another video because I have so much in my future that I just need help deciding. No, I don't need help. I know what I'm going to do, but I just want to let you know my options, because my year is coming up in May for Prime, and I am weighing out my options now to move on, you know, and expand my career and stuff like that, because this was definitely a great stepping stone. But just a little quick update again, as always. I am back OTR completely, all 48 states. You guys know I started off doing intermodal in LA. Right after I upgraded last year in August, or in July I upgraded, I went straight home to LA and I was doing intermodal out there. You know, after issues with that, which I made in my last video, I was approached with the opportunity to do intermodal as a lease operator in Seattle, and just driving like a 250-mile radius away from Seattle, bringing it back to the rail yard or vice versa, and being able to do 2 weeks out, and then on your third week start working your way home. Your third week would be like your OTR load home. So 2 weeks out, your third week you traveling home, and then you back home. There was no problem with that. I had no problem with intermodal at all. My fleet manager, shout out Coy, was an amazing fleet manager. He ran the hell out of both LA and Seattle. I had no issues, ever really had any major issues with him. He was always cool. I'm still cool with him. I left on very good terms because I never know when, you know, I might need him again. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, you always leave any kind of business situation, anything, on good terms, because you never know where life may lead. Who knows? You know, God forbid, I probably got to go back to intermodal. You know what I'm saying? But probably not. But, so it wasn't a problem with that intermodal. You know what I'm saying? The issues that were down in LA weren't really there in Seattle. The main thing with Seattle was the weather. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know the weather is bad everywhere across the United States, but at least, you know, with intermodal, it was kind of continuous in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Because the highway that I took was usually with Snoqualmie Pass. You guys probably know 90 east, west, Snoqualmie Pass through Washington. It was during the wintertime, it gets really bad up there. So going to Richland, there's really no way around that I knew of, that I had seen, that I looked at. The only way there was, you know, down the 90 to the 97, or down the 90 to the 82, whatever. Well, not the 82, the 26. But that's all after Snoqualmie Pass. So you have to get through Snoqualmie Pass to get to those highways. So after continuously being shut down because of weather, and my money really started to slow down a lot. You know what I'm saying? My first check was $1,800. After that, I was seeing, you know, really, you know, checks that should have been bigger, you know. And some of that was my fault too, you know, as far as learning how to fuel and stuff like that. So it was all a learning experience. But so that was a cool experience. Now I'm back OTR because, like I said, May is coming around the corner. I don't know what I'm going to do after May. I do want to go home and find, you know, some local work with my own truck and stuff like that. I can't downgrade. The only way to go up is up, because this was a great stepping stone. So I can't go back down and work for a company that's going to pay me less. And I'll get into that, you know what I'm saying? When I was doing OTR back in training, I loved it because I was in a different city, a different state all the time. I got to experience different foods and stuff like that. Though it was briefly because I had to get to the load, but it was so cool being in a different scenario, in a different, you know, area every day. Whereas intermodal was repetitive. You know, I was on the same routes, delivering to the same places every day. And, you know, I kind of got bored of seeing the same mountains and the same, you know, stuff. So I said, since my time here may be limited, let me just go ahead on and go back OTR and experience the trucking life just one more time before probably won't ever experience it again anytime soon in my younger life. You know what I'm saying? So that was the main reason why. So on a good note is I can definitely be able to bring you guys more periodic content, because now I'm going to be, you know, out and about in different scenarios every day and yada, yada, yada. So I'll be able to vlog that and stuff like that. Just give me ideas, y'all, on what you guys would like to see. I don't have that much of a big following, but hopefully it can grow from this. And we'll see. Until next time, peace out.